So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar. Let's give him a big round of applause. We also welcome our chief guest, Mr. Thomas Lamanauskas. Can you give me a little bit more? We also welcome with us our chief guest, Mr. Thomas Lamanauskas, the Deputy Secretary General of the International Telecommunication Union, and of course His Excellency, Mr. Ninad Deshpande, the Charge d'Affaires and acting permanent representative of India to the United Nations in Geneva, and he will be presenting a plant to the distinguished speakers. And there's one more plant. Let's give them a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, dear friends, my name is Christoph Glaser. I'm a board member of the International Art of Living Foundation, the CEO of the Telex Institute, and it's my great honor, my pleasure to welcome all of you here to the United Nations World Meditation Day, held at the premises of the United Nations here in Geneva. And I would believe Geneva is maybe one of the cities that really stands for intercultural dialogue, for multilateral collaboration, and for a shared responsibility for this planet. So it's wonderful that all of us are coming together, and I believe this day is an opportunity for us to remember that meditation is not just a luxury. It's absolutely vital in these days that we go through. It has the power to clear our mind, to help us to develop our resilience, to experience compassion. And it can show us that at the very core of a peace in the society is our inner calm and centeredness. And that's so vital in times of multiple crises we go through. If we think of the geopolitical tensions, if we think of the fragmentation in the society, if we think of our new lifestyle, which has become so digital, all that has translated in what I would call a mental health crisis. If we look at the latest statistics here in Europe, if we look at the AXA report, the big insurance report, it says that 1/3 of Europeans suffering from mental illness. That's just too much. And so, Gurudev, it's wonderful that we have you here with us. What a great privilege to have the world leading expert on meditation with us on the World Meditation Day. Let's give him one more big round of applause. And Gurudev has brought meditation to millions and millions the world around, to more than 180 countries on the globe. And his message is so powerful. Inner transformation is not separate from social change. It's at its absolute foundation. And so Gurudev has trained more than 40,000 Art of Living trainers, which are spreading his beautiful wisdom around the world. And really, long before mental health became a global policy issue, Gurudev has emphasized again and again the importance of caring for the mind and our nervous system as such, as a foundation for healthy societies. But I would also believe that Gurudev is not just a spiritual leader. He's also a very much trusted bridge builder in some of the world's most difficult conflicts we experience. And we would hope, Gurudev, that you will be invited to the tables of these most critical conflicts more and more. So at a time when the world urgently needs both inner stability and collective wisdom, Gurudev's work reminds us that meditation is much more than a well-being factor. I believe it's a preparation for us to serve the world more wisely. So I look much forward to this day, and I think it gives us a chance to experience that at the core of all of us, there's an inner peace and stability, which is so beautiful. So let it begin. Remark, we need to ask who we are beyond that artificial intelligence, and Gurudev keeps on speaking on the absolute intelligence. I think the first industrial revolution has changed the importance of our labor, of our hands. We have been in an age where the head really dominated the world, but maybe now in the fifth industrial revolution, the importance of the heart, the intuition, the creativity becomes more important, that absolute intelligence. So Gurudev, we look much forward to your address and to be guided then later through a meditation, and we have also prepared some questions for you. Let's give Gurudev a big round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone here. Our honorable chief guests from the IT industry and honorable ambassadors of various countries, Sri Lanka, Honduras, Nepal, Mexico, and Liechtenstein, and many other countries. And the initiative taken by the PMI, the Permanent Mission of India to United Nations here in Geneva. You know, a few years back, just a few years back, meditation was a taboo. Ask me, I'll tell you. I have experienced this in the last 45 years when I used to talk about meditation, people thought it's just for people who are out there, not practical. It's nothing to do with the normal life in society. It's not the mainstream narrative. But today, fortunately, the world has recognized the importance of meditation. It is not just a fashion or a luxury, it is a need of today's society. When half of our population is suffering from loneliness, and 1/3 of our population has mental health issues, there is something that we need to do that can help us to connect with ourselves, that can help us to get rid of all the stress that we carry, and there comes the role of meditation. Today, science has acknowledged more than 100 benefits of meditation. This is all evidence-based studies which has been conducted over the decades to prove that there is something concrete that comes out of when we meditate. Even going through the science of physics, the quantum physics, we know we are all just energy. Each one of us emit energy. We have bioenergy we emit. And how this energy, is it harmonious? Is it creating more cohesiveness in the atmosphere between us, between people? That's a question that meditation has an answer for it. It not only recharges us, recharges our batteries, it also creates much needed harmony in our system. We have 7 aspects of our life, and meditation helps in all these aspects. Whether it's body, mind, it's our behavior with people around us, our sleep quality, our energy, and our attention span, meditation seems to be the answer. You know, today our attention span is shrinking a lot, has shrunk a lot. In the 60s and 70s, it was 30 to 40 minutes. And today, you know what it is? I'm sure you all know. 30 seconds. It's 30 seconds. So, you all may have had this experience. You're talking to somebody and they're not there. They're gone somewhere. So meditation helps us to bring ourselves to the present moment, keeps our mind fresh, relaxed, and attentive. You might have heard this word mindfulness quite a lot. It's a fact word today. In society out there, people think mindfulness is the way to go ahead. And what's the relationship between mindfulness and meditation? It's very simple. Mindfulness is just the driveway, meditation is your home. You can't sleep in the driveway when you have a home. You don't. So meditation takes you deep within and brings the much needed inner tranquility, inner harmony. And it is not difficult. Many of us think meditation means sitting and thinking about something. No, meditation is pressing that delete button. When you have too many things in your file, sometimes you need to press the delete button, right? Do you all do that? Do you all use the delete button? We need to use, but we don't know how to use the delete button in here, and meditation helps us to do that. It's an art of doing nothing. Now, this may appear to sound very strange. How can I not do something? The moment I wake up from my sleep, I keep doing something. And even in sleep, people keep doing something. Making sounds. It's called to, they say sound sleep. It's a sound sleep for someone else around. So, different aspects of our consciousness need to be understood. And the rule for meditation is effortlessness. It's not sitting and imagining something. It's just bringing your attention to what is now, right here. It may appear to be very difficult when you hear that sound. How can I keep my mind blank? How can I keep my mind free from all the thoughts? I tell you, it is easy. It's not difficult as it is being thought. No? Of course, someone who has insomnia finds it very difficult to understand how everybody can sleep so better. Someone who doesn't have insomnia sleeps better, but one who has insomnia finds it very difficult. We are in sort of that type of situation today because we do not know the simple principle of how to bring the mind to stand still. I will first now conduct a short meditation, and then I'll take questions if you have some. Are you ready for it? Are you all ready for meditation? Shall we start? Once again, I would like to thank all the 192 countries who have signed for the World Meditation Day, and I really thank them for understanding and appreciating the value of meditation, which would save our humanity. Thank you. When we are... Can you hear me? When you're watching the screen, you don't blink. Have you noticed this? Can you hear me? Now? Can you hear me? Huh? In the earphone they can hear. Can we do without the earphone?
Yes, she's increasing the sound.
Can you hear me now? No, you don't have to keep that, it's too much. I can come there and, Now? Is it better now? Now? Maybe I go there?
They would like you. It's better to be seated.
Huh?
Better to be seated.
Yeah. Okay, can you hear me now? I can be loud.
So we can all use earphones.
No. Better not, because then they cannot relax. Can't meditate. Yes, I can be loud. I can speak loud. Can you hear me there in the last person there? Can you hear me there? Then we are done. When we watch the screen, we don't blink our eyes. We watch like that. But when we are interacting with people in real time, you don't stare at them and talk. Correct? You have a tendency, natural tendency to blink. When we don't blink for a long time, that part of the brain, which is responsible for creativity, starts shrinking. Now, eyes have a lot to do with our mind. Eyes are the doorway to our mind. You can look into somebody's eyes and you can see whether they are worried, they are tense, they are happy, they are not fearful. All these emotions, your eyes just reflect, right? Now, we will do an exercise that we are now. Hello? Now it's better? Yeah. We are going to synchronize our eye movement with the breath. Is everyone breathing here? Okay. So, these are the systems that we keep doing. We are breathing in and out and we are blinking our eyes, but we never match them. We never synchronize them. Let's do something now just to synchronize our eye movement, our hand movement, and the breath. And you will see just in 3 minutes and what difference it makes. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. Let's place our hands. Keep it comfortably on your lap or anywhere. I'm putting up just to show you. Your palms are fully open. And then your eyes closed, your breath out. Now, as you breathe in, bring your fingers together and open your eyes. Hold the breath. Now, breathe out and open your fingers and close your eyes. So, synchronize your eye movement and breath. Breathe in, eyes open, hold the breath, and breathe out, and gently, half breath out, half eyes open, full out and fully closed. Let's consciously bring your fingers together, open our eyes and breath in, and breathe out and open your fingers and close your eyes. Let's continue synchronizing eye movement, breath, and the hand movement. Fill your lungs, hold the breath, eyes open, and gently bring your eyelids down and close your eyes and breath out. Let's do this 5 times. Beginning now. Breath out, breathe in, slow in breath, eyes open and breathe out and open your palms, eyes closed. One last time, breathe in with eyes open and breathe out. And relax. Let's relax fully. Keep your palms and your hands as is comfortable for you. Let's just relax, sit back. Eyes closed, body relaxed. Let us become aware of the weight of our body. Whatever that is, 60 kilos, 70 kilos, 80 kilos, just become aware of the weight of your body. We came into this planet weighing just 2 kilos or 3 kilos. And today we weigh 60, 70, 80 kilos. Let's take another deep breath in. Feel our own body. And as you breathe out, place the weight of your body on the chair you are sitting. Rather, just become aware the chair you are sitting is carrying the weight of your body. Our body is the most precious gift we have in our life. Let's honor our own body. In another 30, 40, 50 years later, this body will get back to this earth. Right now, we have this precious gift. Let us honor our own body. We have 30 trillion cells in our own body. Let's take our attention to our feet. Relax your feet. Let's become aware of our toes, all the 10 toes. The heel. Take your attention to heels, ankle, calf muscle and knees. Let's scan our body by our mind. Let the mind move through all the different parts of our own body. Become aware of the skin, the tissues, muscles, the nerves and bones. And let's come up to our thighs and hips. Then the thorax region, lower abdomen, upper abdomen. Another deep breath in and breathe out and relax more. Let us honor our own body, shoulders and arms. Let's bring our attention to our palms and fingers. Relax them. Now let's come to our neck and throat. Another deep breath in with a big smile. And breathe out with a smile. Another deep breath in with a bigger smile. And breathe out with a smile. As you smile, all the muscles in your face gets relaxed. And let's take our attention to the top of the head. And relax the whole body. Now let's move on to the second dimension, the breath. It's the breath that is keeping our body alive, that gives value to our body. Observe the breath in your nostrils. From the time we are born till the last moment of our life, we keep breathing. Let's pay attention to our own breath. Feel the breath in our nostrils. Let us feel the breath in our nostrils. And follow the breath in its passage where it takes a U-turn and goes to the lungs. And back again. Incoming breath energizes the body and outgoing breath brings relaxation. This phenomenon is happening all the time. Breathe in again and let go. Let us become aware of the air all around us and inside of us. Like fish in the water, we are in air. Let us become aware of air all around us and inside of us. Let us honor our own breath. Welcome the incoming breath like you would do to an honored guest, and see off the outgoing breath like we would do to a dear friend. Every cell of our body is participating in the process of breathing. Actually, you're breathing in through the whole body, and you're breathing out. Let's move on to the third dimension, the mind. Our body is like the wick of a candle. The mind is like the glow all around it. Whatever thoughts are coming in the mind, just let them come. Good thoughts, bad thoughts. Embrace them all. Give a hug to them all and just relax. Let's take our attention to the back of the head. Another deep breath in. Let's take our attention all the way to the top of the head and let go. As you breathe out, relax your whole body. Let us become aware of the empty space above the head, up to the ceiling of this hall. Let's keep our mind above our head. Just become aware of the space above your head. And relax and let go. Next couple of minutes, we have nothing to do and nothing to know either. Just let go and relax. Become aware of the vast space and just relax. I'll say Om Shanti Shanti, peace and peace, and then I'll ask you to open your eyes. Just relax now, and we have nothing to do and nothing to know either. Just relax. Repose in yourself for the next couple of minutes. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You are peace, you are peace, you are peace. Let's take another deep breath in with a smile and breathe out with a smile. Let the smile on your face percolate to the back of the head. Just imagine the back of your head is also smiling. And every cell in our brain is relaxing, expanding, and smiling. Let the relaxation and smile percolate to your neck and throat. And now let's come to a collarbone and shoulder blades. Let the smile percolate to your chest, your arms and fingers. Let the smile percolate through the whole body. Just imagine your whole body smiling. Every cell of your body is smiling, relaxing and smiling. Another deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you may become aware of your body and surroundings. And you may gently open your eyes. Was it good? Guess how long you meditated? Half an hour. Did you feel the time? How many of you didn't feel the time? Half an hour. That's it. In meditation, you transcend time. You don't notice the time. Do you feel very relaxed? Yeah? Good. Now I'm ready for questions if you have some questions. You can take a couple of minutes. You know, when I conducted the first meditation in the United Nations, that time Mr. Ban Ki-moon was the Secretary General in the World Yoga Day, International Yoga Day. You know what he said? He said, Gurudev, we need this meditation before every negotiation. You know, that can keep everyone focused and maybe more relaxed. I said, I can't agree more. Yeah.
Participants send us questions. And the first one is the World Meditation Day celebrates modern day meditation as a solution for daily troubles. In ancient days, why did they meditate then? Assuming that there were no troubles.
Well, I cannot speak for the ancient days for everybody, but one thing, trouble was there every time. There were different type of trouble. That it's not only to get out of trouble that people meditated. They were inquisitive about our consciousness, about life. They want to know about the universe. And so they meditated to gain more knowledge. You know, people meditate just to get good sleep, but that's not the purpose of meditation. It's a byproduct. Wellness is a byproduct of meditation. But meditation itself is an instrument to reach to our higher consciousness and knowledge about consciousness.
In today's world, of so many conflicts, how can we bring world leaders and nations to peace and harmony? We know that you have achieved that. For example, in Colombia, there's now a film being produced on that miracle you performed there. But how can that be done more broadly?
You know, conflicts arise in the minds of people, in the heads of people. So it's a perceived threat from the other which makes one to go aggressive. So when aggression is slowed down, anger is eliminated, understanding is brought between people, then, solutions are just around the corner. It's the human interaction that needs to be soothed, and communication needs to be improved. And that is where meditation will be of great help.
Next one is on young people. Many young people today feel anxious, competitive, and disconnected. What daily discipline would you suggest for finding clarity and purpose?
Young people have two issues. Either they are aggressive or they are depressed. On one side, they are depressed. On the other side, they become so aggressive. At the drop of the hat, they lose their temper. They become so insecure. Again, here, breathing and meditation helps them to be more centered and find the inner strength and power to endure. Also, the ACC, you have heard about the ACC aspect of our brain, that when that gets strengthened, there is more resilience in a person. They are able to, take things much better. And that happens through meditation. Not only this, meditation also opens the telomeres in our DNA. That makes you look younger and makes reversal of aging starts happening with meditation. Yeah.
The next one, Gurudev, is a confession and a question both. Sometimes after intense days of work, mind is so agitated that even meditation becomes difficult. Any advice for this?
At that time, a few deep breathing and few stretches from yoga asanas will help, and then sit for meditation with an app. I've made number of guided meditations. You use those guided meditations, you can use them. As one is in Sattva app. There are many other apps also. So that when you put, and when there is a guided meditation, it's easy for you to go deeper in meditation.
From a Vedic point of view, Gurudev, the soul incarnates to gain experience. How then do the teachings explain the ethical question of suffering when the human being bears the pain while the soul remains?
Suffering is not in the soul, actually it is in the mind. And it's the ignorance that makes one suffer. Pain is in the body, suffering is in the mind. Your soul is always blissful. We have three bodies: the gross, the subtle, and the causal body. In the waking state, we are using the gross body more. In the dreaming state, we are using our subtle bodies more awake. That's why you have all the experience of the five senses without using the five senses in the dream, right? You smell, you taste, you touch, all the experience of the five senses, or in the subtle body, that happens in the dream state. In the deep sleep, the dreamless deep sleep, we are in touch with our causal body. And causal body is the source of all energy and intelligence. That's why, if someone has a deep sleep, that itself heals both the body and mind. Deep sleep brings energy into our system. You give medication to someone, don't let them sleep, no medicines will work. It doesn't work. So the healing doesn't happen. So deep sleep, we are in touch with our causal body. Causal body is much larger. Usually we think our body Mind is inside the body. It's the other way around. Our body is inside the mind, the subtle body. Meditation is surpassing these two bodies, physical, subtle, and be in touch with the causal body consciously. We do it in sleep unconsciously, and so we get energy. Just imagine you do it consciously, you get energy and you get focus, and you also become very joyful.
But if somebody is asking the biggest of all questions, what's the purpose and the goal of human being in this world or life? Why are we here?
I usually say for this question, one who knows will not tell you, anyone who tells doesn't know. But I want to tell you something different now. You sit with a paper and a pen, or even with your phone, and see what is not the purpose of your life. Let's go by the route of negating. Go by negation, and you will find what is left after negating everything. And that's truth. Yeah.
More practically, how can I stop carrying other people's pain and allow myself to live my own life without any guilt?
Again, here you meditate and bless them. Your thought has more power. Remember, your thought does have some power. Because you get a thought, okay, I want to go to Zurich, I want to go to New York. It comes to you as a thought, and then you work on that thought, and that happens, right? You do that. So similarly, you wish them good, you wish them happiness, you wish them freedom from pain, and encourage them to meditate. I would say we should tell everyone to meditate. Because one person not happy in a house makes everyone unhappy. Right? So if everyone takes care of their own mind, they take care of their state of emotions, cleanse their system of negativity, you find there's already joy. That's what we have been doing last 45 years.
Now, in this very hall, Gurudev, we have some of the most senior and successful leaders of Switzerland. And so the question has come here, does regular meditation practice contribute to becoming a successful leader in the long run?
Definitely. As a leader, what you need first, you need to be free from stress. If you are stressed, your perception goes for a toss. You can't see things as they are because you are stressed, you are caught up in your own mind. So a leader must be free from stress. Do you all agree on that? Yeah. And for that, meditation is a must. I call it as mental hygiene rather. Like dental hygiene, meditation contributes to mental hygiene. So that's important. The second thing a leader need to do is have confidence, self-confidence. A leader, that confidence, if it is wobbly, he or she cannot lead. Third is a leader should have better communication. Again, meditation will help in communication. And then the fourth, a leader should be compassionate. Someone who doesn't have any compassion, no one wants to, take them as a leader. Compassion is a must. So, again, to have that compassion, you need sensitivity. And meditation makes you sensitive. It not only makes you sensitive, it brings the balance between sensibility and sensitivity. These are two things, straight, that is needed. Someone is only sensitive, it's not going to work, He'll be an emotional yeah, disaster. You will be in an emotional mess. At the same time, you are only thinking of sensible, you are too left brain oriented, left brain centric, then also things won't work. So we need that middle path where you are sensitive and sensible. And meditation brings that balance in life. And next, a leader needs to be innovative and intuitive. Again, meditation can bring that innovation in you, innovative spirit, and it also makes you much more intuitive, which is a very important aspect of any successful entrepreneur or business person.
Very sincerely, Gurudev, somebody's asking and saying, I feel a tension between my wish for a personal life and the idea of total selfless service. Is it selfish not to want to spend one's entire life serving all beings and acting only as a vessel?
Service happens through you naturally if you are sensitive and you are sensible. You don't have to say, oh, I am going to serve or I am serving. You are not even conscious that you are serving when you are sensitive and you have a sense of belongingness with everybody. See, you do something for your child at home or for your mother. You don't call it, I am doing a great service to my mother or great service to my children. But you do your 100% more than anyone would imagine. Nobody need to tell you as a mother or a father how much you should do to your children. You would find it ridiculous because it is it's almost in your, it is as though it is in your DNA to serve them, right? So when there is a sense of belongingness, service becomes a natural phenomenon. You don't try to do anything more about it.
How
many more we have questions?
We have 3 more.
3 more questions. Okay.
But they keep coming, so...
I'll make the answers so short.
All right. How can we promote meditation across the world and make people realize the benefits of it? And how can I convince my husband?
See, that second question is a wrong question because I don't know how to convince one spouse. As a bachelor, I cannot give you advice on that. No, you should find out. And actually, you're just asking, how to convince. I think this question, I leave it with you. There are many ways we can all think how we can tell everyone to meditate and be more centered, be more happy. This is something that we all need to bring to our population in the world. Actually, usually they think meditation is only for spiritual people, someone who recluses, only for monks, it's not for me, ordinary person. That's a misnomer. Young people should also meditate. That will help them to do what they want to do. Yeah? So tell them this is a mental hygiene that everyone needs to do. And we have number of teachers around the world, meditation teachers. Art of living is always at the beck and call of our society for taking care of mental health of people. Yeah.
Please advise, is it possible to achieve freedom in this lifetime itself? If yes, how?
Yes. The more fulfilled you are, the more satisfied you are, the less cravings and aversions you hold on to, you are liberated.
And last but not least, how can Chen said progress in spiritual life along with its corporate lifestyle? Since I have started the Sky, the Sudarshan Kriya, I feel detachment from materialistic world. How to balance both worldly life and spirituality?
Well, first of all, think that they are not opposite of each other. They're not opposing. They complement. Your spirituality complements your material progress, whatever you want to do. Only one thing, it will not let you be free of doing things, unethical things. If you want to do unethical things, of course, spirituality will be a hindrance. But if you want to progress ethically, it is a boon for you, number one. Number two is, you may find the competitive world very tiring. So you may feel that, oh, I want to run away from that, and let me just meditate and sit. I would say no. You have to do both. You have to take care of your, career, your work, do that, as well as you enjoy the meditation. Of course, when you enjoy meditation, you find, oh, this is so nice, why should I put my effort? I would say, no, you do that. Okay? Balance both are needed for you. Okay? All the best to everybody, and especially all your excellencies here from so many countries. And let's bring meditation to our prisons. Let's bring meditation to our hospitals, because doctors especially need this everywhere. People from medical professionals, they are undergoing tremendous stress. And let us bring it to them, and let's bring it to schools and colleges. Let's prevent the suicide that's happening around the world, 1 in every 40 seconds. We must reverse that, and a good resolution from all of us here together can help. Also, I'm very much interested in reaching out to those people who are in the conflict zone, who are moving around with gun and involved in violence. I see inside every one of those who have taken up guns, who are moving around with violent mindset, there is a good person hiding inside them. And we would like to reach out to them and bring up the best in them, so that we can see a world free from violence, wars, and conflicts. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Gurudev, for spending this incredibly rich time with us, guiding us through such a deep meditation, being here to answer our questions. I think it was been delightful. I would now like to request His Excellency, Mr. Ninad Deshpande, the Charge d'Affaires and Acting Permanent Representative of India to the United Nations in Geneva, and join the dais to address us. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Good evening, Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji, His Excellency Mr. Thomas Lamanuskas, DSG International Telecommunication Union, who left for some urgent work amongst us. Excellencies, ambassadors and high representatives of Sri Lanka, Liechtenstein, Andorra, Mexico, Nepal, Council of Europe, El Salvador, members of diplomatic community and international organizations, members of Art of Living, dear friends and enthusiasts of meditation. After such an engaging and calming session, I do not want to stand between you and the reflections for too long. However, as an acting PR of India, it is my duty and honor to give a vote of thanks on completion of this event celebrating 2nd World Meditation Day. First of all, I thank once again governments of Sri Lanka, Liechtenstein, Andorra, Mexico and Nepal, with whom India presented the resolution to the UN General Assembly as a core group, which resulted in proclamation of 21st December as the World Meditation Day. I also thank the UNOG and its officials for offering us this venue and making it possible to organize the event on the scale fit for this august purpose. Finally, my heartfelt thanks to Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar ji, who led this special session in this hallowed premises of the United Nations in Geneva. As we embark towards another round around the sun, as inhabitants of our common home, planet Earth, may the meditation and its calming reflections always accompany all of us. I thank you once again.
We would now like to invite the honorable sponsors of this event to come on stage. We would like to honor you. I read out His Excellency Mr. Podel, the Deputy Permanent Representative of Nepal. May you please come on stage? Or they can come on stage. Please, if you could come on stage. His Excellency Ms. Himale Subhashini Arunatilaka, the Permanent Representative of Sri Lanka. Big round of applause. Ms. Noya Traveset, Charge d'Affaires Andorra. Big round of applause for you. His Excellency Ms. Rina Cesina Lozano Gallegos, the Permanent Representative of El Salvador. Big round of applause to you. His Excellency Ms. Sylvie Bolini, the Deputy Permanent Observer of the Council of Europe. Big round of applause again. And I believe from Mexico, no, okay. What a great collaborative effort to bring this day to life. Let's give them once again a big round of applause. Srivasana also to join, please. Please come on stage. We'll take one more picture. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gurudev, for spending this time with us.